up guys, it's Edward Tomaloso, your Honda man, and today I will be doing a point of view test drive on this 2016 Honda HR-V. This one is in the EXL with navigation, so come along. So we're here inside the 2016 Honda HR-V. So let's drive it, let's see what this car has, what this does. Immediately once you do get in, you will notice you do have this display. It is a 7-inch display. Immediately when you put it in reverse, you will notice you do have your backup camera, and this does have 3 different views, so it's a multi-angle display. There's these buttons here that will allow you to change your views, so you do have your buttons there that change your views. Another thing that you'll also notice is you do have a push button parking brake, which is a first with Honda. So as we start this test drive, I just wanted to mention what this car has. So essentially this car is a Civic with a fit body. That's the best way to describe this car for me, because it does have the magic seats. It does have the utility of the Honda Fit, but just a bit bigger, a bigger engine. This car is equipped with a 1.8 liter engine, which is the same as the Honda Civic, but the difference is it does have 1 more horsepower. They also incorporated the lane watch system into this vehicle. If you're not familiar with it, there is a camera on the right-hand side of the car. Whenever you turn on your right-hand turn signal, it will display what's going on in your blind spot. That does come in handy when you are exiting the freeway, or if you are just wanting to check if you have space on your right-hand side. The cabin definitely feels roomy, plenty of headroom, just allows you to not feel so cramped. In terms of your instrument panel, you do get the kind of the analog system here, where it is a dial that just lets you see how your gauge is going in terms of speed. It's not a digital speedometer like they put on the Civics, or now even the 2016 Honda Pilot, which, by the way, I just did a video on the Honda Pilot. It should be coming out really soon. But if you're at all familiar with the materials that are on like the Honda Civic, you will be very familiar with this car. In terms of fuel efficiency, this car will average 31 miles per gallon, 28 in the city and 35 on the highway. So on this vehicle, again, I did mention it is the EXL, and the EXL is only available with navigation. So there's no option for you to get an EXL without the navigation. The way you activate it is there's a home button, and you just push Navi, and you got it right there. This car does have a CVT transmission, basically always keeping you in the optimum gear ratio, so you're not going to feel necessarily a shifting in terms of going from first to second to third. So if you're not used to a CVT, this is definitely going to feel different, maybe a little smoother. So that's one of the things I wanted to comment about, is getting onto the freeway right now. It was just a really smooth transition. I didn't really hear the engine wind up or have any issues getting onto the on-ramp. Right now I'm currently going 68 miles per hour. I didn't feel like there was any lack of power at all. So for its size, the 1.8 liter engine is doing really well. I did want to just touch on materials once again. You do have hard plastic on the dash, more of a soft foamy plastic here. just to touch on the materials here as well, in terms of the air conditioning, it's all touch screen. There's no physical buttons. The only real physical buttons will be your on-off for your radio and the dimming function, as well as your CD eject. Another thing they carried over onto this model is you do have your fuel efficiency coach. On your instrument panel around your speedometer, there's an LED strip that lights up blue or green, letting you know that you are driving fuel efficiently. Green means you are driving fuel efficiently. And you can actually adjust the colors in your settings. I've seen people with a lavender color and blue. There's other ones that you can set it up as. Let's see, look, how about the handling? Steering definitely feels really positive. I mean, as I go left and right, I mean, I do feel a little bit of body roll. I mean, that's something that I don't know if you could even ever eliminate, but I don't even know if you want to eliminate that. I mean, it's just the ability to feel what's going on physically. But all in all, I mean, it's a good option in terms of the HRV. It's a car that's not overly big, but still has tons of utility. Again, I mentioned the magic seats, the ability to fold that cargo area flat. I believe it was 58 cubic feet of space once your seats are down. Another thing in terms of going back to connectivity on this car, you do have Siri eyes free if you have an iPhone. So basically you can activate Siri and have her do what you would normally do: call people, check the weather, all that good stuff. Have her Google something. But then also there are voice activated controls for this navigation. So if you did want to find the nearest gas station, find nearest hamburger, find nearest Chinese food, you can absolutely do it. And once your phone is connected, you can just push the call button and it'll call. So maybe you want to make reservations ahead of time, or you want to call a hotel or a restaurant, you can do that. This car does have a leather wrapped steering wheel, which does feel really nice. Right behind the steering wheel there are paddle shifters. This car does have a sport mode, so right down here on your shift knob or shift lever, you can put it into the S mode, and there's a little display that'll tell you what gear you're in. So basically the transmission is going to simulate the gear for you. So right now I'm in third. If I click the lever up, it's going to go into fourth gear, and so on. And it gives you 7 different modes, so you can go up to a simulated 7th gear. And if you wanted to drop it down, you can. The beauty about this system is it's not going to allow you to drop into a gear that you're not supposed to be in. You can't drop right into first if you're driving in 7th gear. But yeah, I'm hitting a roundabout right now, going about 20. There's a little bit of lean. But one of the things I did want to comment on is how quiet this car is. Definitely impressed with the sound deadening materials that they put onto this vehicle. The Fit, I mean, if you're going to compare this to a Fit, I mean, it's closer to a Civic in terms of noise than the Fit. Not too much wind noise. I know that's a concern a lot of the times with Hondas, but they did a really good job at making this a bit quieter. After driving Hondas for the last, half a decade, it's definitely an improvement as I've seen the models change. Brakes feel light. It is all-wheel disc brakes, but it's definitely not too sensitive either. there you have it, guys. That was my test drive of the all-new 2016 Honda HR-V EXL with navigation. Hope that helped kind of give you the outlay of the vehicle as it is driving. And if you are in the market in California, around the Central Coast, that's Santa Barbara all the way to Paso Robles, definitely give me a call, hit me up, let me know if there's a specific vehicle that you want to see or test drive or purchase. So again, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Wait, before you go, if you found this of any value and want to see some future videos of the newest Hondas, definitely like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later, for real this time.